Hi, it's Luan from Google Tech, and today I want to talk about one modification that can make your 3D printing job safer. As you know, 3D printer can emit the particulate matter and volatile organic compounds. Certain of those are carcinogenic and can cause illness. Those are not yet proven, but better be prepared than sorry. When you 3D printing ABS or nylon, for sure you can smell the strong smell from the filament. Even though I have a closures, I still smell that when I take the piece out. That's the reason why I add the fan into the closure so that I can extract the fume and exhaust it outside the house through the duct light. When we get to the new house, I need to redesign all of the system again. Also this time I want to operate my fan to a higher flow fan. Like you can see here, it double the flow rate. Like this is the old fan that I use. Okay, and this is the new fan. The good thing is, it comes with the speed controller. When you 3D printing thing, you know that adding the fan into the closure could change the temperatures inside the closures and have effect on your 3D printing quality, especially when you want to keep the high temperature inside to print ABS. Having a speed controller is very useful in that case because you want to get the air out, but you don't want to get the temperature so low that could make the 3D printing warp or even unstick from the printing side. So that's why we need the speed controller and this fan. From the top of the closure here, you can cut a hole. Depend on the size of your fan. Because of the hollow structures of the IKEA table, you could see it in the pictures here. You will need to add something like it's like a ring in here, so that you can cover all of the gap and the hole. We will need the duct connector. I can add it here. Oh, remember to check the flow rate. The airflow direction, so you don't put it the opposite. You want to suck the air from inside out. And you can mount, this is the duct connector that I can use it to connect to the exhaust fan outside. Then we just need to add door bracket. Have some screw over here. Like you can see, each screw can come with the fan. So we just need to, let me zoom in a little bit. Yeah. So since I have this screw on the bottom here, like you can see, it's a little bit pop out. So you need to remove some hole on the table so that this go right in there, and this is flatly contact on the table. Then you need to remove the 4 hole to keep this thing bracket on the table. So that is done from the side of the IKEA closure. For the exhaust fan to outside, I used to cut through the wall and use those kind of vent that they use for dryer. But with this blade, it's hard to cut a hole like this. So I decided to go through the window using plexiglass. First you need to do is to remove the inside screen from your window and cut the plexiglass into the right side, exactly that side of the screen, inside screen that you have. You also need a circular hole for the vent cap that you're going to add here. To attach it to the wall, you will need to make this kind of bracket that you can see here. The design, I put it in the description of the video, but you may need to modify it to fit your setup at home. After you have that done, you can just drill it into the to the wall of your window, and now it becomes stable. To keep the air doesn't leak out, you need to apply a layers of like silicone glues around the hole, the circular hole that you cut for the vent cap. So that is done. You will need some that component like the pipe here and some connector here. The last step is to connect this setup with the fan that you have down there using this flexible pipe. You will need to add some aluminum foil tape around it. I need to add also even like a little bit of wood block to support it so it doesn't wobbling during the time the fan working and more stable like this. The final step is to connect the exhaust fan from the window to the fan connector of your Prusa closer. Don't forget to add aluminum foil tape on around here so that keep the gas inside. This is how you design a system to extract the film from your 3D printer to the outside. And I hope you have a better 3D printing environment. I will upload all of my file that I designed for this project in the description of this video. But if you have any question, just ask the question right in the comment section and I will try my best to help. I hope you like this video and please subscribe to my channel so we can see in the next one. Happy making and safely making.